I'm going to do a couple oracle decks. So we're going to try to sort of get into the present moment with me, and I want to use a little Palo Santo to try to clear the energy, clear the space around you and me. So it's sort of like a by proxy card reading through time and space, and also around the cards and just the area in general. So I have this little Palo Santo. Smudge, kind of a smudge stick, I guess. Cleanse and breathe in. It has that sweet woodsy scent. So try to breathe in and then out. Release, 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 and breathe in and out. Release, release, release. One more breath in, breathing into the present moment, and breathing out. Letting it go, letting it go, letting it go. I have some slightly louder neighbors in this apartment, so do try to not pay attention. So we have Moonology. I love this deck. And just, this is for the collective and whatever resonates with you, of course. Anything else, just release. And for the guidance of the collective, that's kind of thinking about the spirit of autumn, the change, the weather, the wind element, guidance from the wind. This one is kind of popping out. Oh, it's actually that bottom one. Let me see this one. The answers you need are coming, full moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming, full moon in Gemini. That is beautiful. And you may, I'm just sort of getting having patience to wait for the answers, but also going into your inner, maybe trying to reconnect with your inner guidance, your inner wisdom, to kind of find the answers there. Try to get in touch with nature as well for those answers, and they might come like tree, air, and wind, fire, and earth and water elements, of course. Getting in nature can help you connect with your inner guidance, which could help get these answers coming. You may just need some patience for that, though. I'm going to pull one more from this. Oh! You see. That one just wanted to pop right out. So, a new romantic cycle begins. My daughter's is inside, by the way, with the windows open. A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. Ooh, all right. So if you're already in a romantic relationship, that could just mean that it's revving up a notch in like the romance area, or that if you're looking for romance, this is very promising for some of you to have a new relationship starting. Now, if you're not looking for romance and you're not already in a romantic relationship, this can always mean self-love. romance with yourself. Write yourself a love letter. I always like to say. I have a couple other decks. This is the Soul, I believe, Soul Helper deck. Let me shuffle these actually a little bit. I didn't shuffle yet. It was raining a little bit earlier, and I was hoping to kind of get that in the background, but it stopped, which is fine. There's some beautiful wind now, so what messages from the tree spirit? Oh, I think that top one is a good one. Any other messages? For the collective, for the highest and greatest good of the collective. Any other? I'm not feeling those. Oh, this one literally almost flew off. Alright, let me put that over here and see what we have here. So first, your deepest desires constrain you. Interesting. I have seen this one before, and I always get a little let them go to clear your mind. Your deepest desires constrain you. I always find this card a little hard to interpret, and for whatever reason, I don't look at the booklet for this one. And one of the ways you could look at this is like the desire might be, I mean, it could be like an unhealthy desire, almost like an addiction to bad financial handling, alcohol, drugs, spending money. Again, that one's a big one for me. Eating unhealthily. So it could be like, you could interpret desire as an unhealthy desire, and that's constraining you. Or it could be what would be a healthy desire, but it gets out of control, maybe out of balance. And that also can kind of be like a, as you can see, she's, excuse my nails, I need to get a nail polish remover to redo them. She's kind of restrained by ropes. As kind of like her own desires. Again, possibly desires that are out of balance or that are unhealthy. So letting go of any unhealthy habits or desires. That's the way I'm interpreting it right now. Which, of course, I know is easier said than done. But some of you might be needing to let go of even an unhealthy thought pattern. But really with desires, I feel I'm just getting a sense of like for me, example, I've been spending too much, but also eating too much unhealthy food. And those are desires of mine, but they are not always healthy. One, they're out of balance. So I'm getting a good sense of getting things into balance and letting go. And then as you let go, the sort of bonds might be constraining you can be released, so you can kind of be free to go to new heights. I always do find that one a little hard to interpret. Let me see this one. A difficult path is being revealed. Okay. Ooh, that's a beautiful card. She's on like a Pegasus or a horse. Looks kind of like a Pegasus. A difficult path is being revealed. Ask for help. And so I'm trying to read through and learn that we are all connected. Interesting. Ask for help and learn that we are all connected. Looking at the card a little bit. Difficult path is being revealed. Ask for help. Okay. So some of you might be coming either starting in the midst of or about to be seeing a difficult path, and it might be the right or wrong path, but something that it might be a circumstance that is kind of out of your control, possibly, and that's going to be revealed either soon or it already has been. And don't be afraid to ask for help. And that could be help from a family member or a friend, or like spirit guides, which could be angels, ancestors, animal spirit guides. So any help, it could be help from, again, like a spiritual sense or even an energetic sense, like help, not just from spirit guides, but spiritually could ask for help by asking someone that you know that does Reiki on you, or some kind of energy work. Again, also can be more tangible, like asking friends or family to help. Just don't be afraid to ask for help. Everyone in this universe is connected, and it could even be help from a stranger. You know, depending on the situation and the circumstance that's difficult. So just don't be afraid to ask for help, and know that we are all connected in this universe. We're all our own unique individuals, but we are also at the same time, in a beautiful, magical way, are connected. So that's what I'm getting from that. And I have one more deck, my Pure Magic. I call it my Raven or Crow deck, which I love. There's some nice wind and breeze going on, nice wind energy. Any other last messages from Raven or Crow Spirit? I think this one is sticking out. Any other messages? I'm feeling like this one is actually sticking out and a little buzzy, which is always a good sign. And it might resonate with one of you. Florida water. I'm going to read this one before I show it. Natural form, enchanted potion, red roses, cleansing. Ooh, that's beautiful. See if I can get it to focus a little. Red roses is one of them. That to me symbolizes a beautiful, deep love. Self-love, romantic love, unconditional love. Florida water. I know there's some significance in Florida water, but I actually don't know what it is. If any of you know, if you could leave it in the comments. So, again, we have natural form. I like it, kind of like an unadulterated, organic form. This may not be for all of you, of course, but I'm getting a sense that some of you might want to maybe have a few days where you, if you do wear makeup, that you don't, and you appreciate the beauty of yourself in your natural form without makeup, without maybe doing your hair fully or something like that. That maybe, like, for one of you, or not really. That's a very specific message I just came to mind with natural form. And enchanted potion. I think that's super cool. Enchanted potion. And so, red roses, I'm just going to go for love, whether it's self-love or romantic. Might be something good to focus on right now. and just generally energetic cleansing. And our final card we have a nice crow or raven, and it says Earth Mother. I love this. Especially this time of year, if you're in the northern hemisphere, when it, I don't know, it feels very earthy with the leaves falling and the beautiful weather. It's very hiking weather, so it's a great time to get in touch with Mother Earth. And we have, let me see if I can see it better through the, these are so small, it's hard for me to see sometimes. Psychic recharge, grounded healing, mentor, layers. So getting into the earth, getting that, what was it again? Grounded something. Grounded healer. Oh, grounded healer. Some of you might be healers, or if not, like with Reiki or other energy healing modalities. Just in the line of like in service to other people, a nurse, a teacher, something along those lines, doctors. So it's good to heal the healer, like grounded healer. To heal others, it's good to be connected to Earth, so you can have that psychic recharge, a reset of your mind, body, and spirit, and so that you can sort of fill your cup up to help heal others or serve others in some way. So the grounded healer is much more effective than someone who's not grounded, and it's nicer to yourself to be grounded too. It's all a cycle, right? Like making sure you treat yourself. I think that does say, mentor and layers. Some of you might be might have an opportunity to become a mentor to another person, or to get a mentor or gain a mentor for yourself in some kind of healing, or again, service oriented, whether it's volunteer work or, a job in some sort of capacity like that. Layers, interesting. I'm feeling like for layers, it's kind of, like peeling back the layers, and that's kind of part of the psychic recharge. So like, if you're peeling back layers, kind of and that actually, you know what, that really goes with the other card, with this one. When we have the natural form, so that one is very, I feel like, connected to this in a way. So kind of peeling back the layers to just be your authentic self, your true self, and maybe in the process, sort of examining the different layers, and kind of almost like a self-discovery. But don't be afraid to sort of peel back the layers and be your true authentic self. And again, that actually really goes with Earth Mother, the Gaia, kind of getting in touch with nature. Go barefoot on the ground if it's not too cold where you are, or put your hands on a tree to kind of like biologically reset like your bioelectromagnetic field, but also energetically, from an aura energetic perspective, that can help you kind of be more connected to yourself in a way. So I feel like this one was a little all over the place, but I think that one really that resonates with me a lot. So let me know if any of that kind of spoke to you, basically. And I'm going to end this a little bit. And I am so sorry it's been a lot going on lately, so I have kind of been missing in action lately, the videos on both my channels, so. But just try to bring in